Hello and welcome to Business 21 Small Business Management. My name is Dr. Harini Mittal and I will be your instructor this semester. This is a fully asynchronous course, which means we won't meet live every week, but you'll be learning through recorded lectures, readings, homework assignments, and projects posted on Brightspace. Please make it a habit to log in regularly, check announcements here, check announcements, and stay on top of weekly tasks. So let's first go to the content page of your course. So the very first link is the course information, under which you have the syllabus, textbook and homework access, office hours, and week one material. Okay, so let's look at the syllabus. So the syllabus gives you all the details about the course, the learning outcomes, the reading material, the textbook, and the evaluation, grading criteria, and your project details. Okay, so let's first go to the course description. So in this class, we will explore how to start, manage, and grow small businesses. You'll learn about entrepreneurship, business models, franchising, family business, financial planning, marketing, process improvement, a major part of the course, you will be a doing a micro consulting project where you will work with a local small business and apply what you learn to real world challenges. I will explain how you do that. Okay. So the required textbook is Longnecker, Moore, and Petty, which is on Cengage. I will come to it in a minute, how to access this. Now let's go to the grading. So we will have um, a couple of interim exams, case study assignments. Most importantly, you will have a project. It won't be a group project, it'll be a individual project. And then the final presentation of the project and interim presentations of the project, then a written report and final exam. So this is how this course is, so when I say case study assignments, I'm also talking about homework assignments, right? So now the way this course is, the project is, let me show you the Word document of this. This seems a little messy here. This seems a little messy, so let me show you the Word document. Now you can see that the project work starts with you meeting with a small business partner and in your local area, and you will be periodically meeting with the business, the contact person, and identifying a problem and using a gap analysis. I'll discuss all this as we go by. I'll teach you how to do this, and then I'll give you templates on how to collect information and then present the problem. So when you identify a business and then when you go to the business, talk to them, you will end up with uh, a problem that they'll they'll talk to you about. And then you, in the first presentation, you'll give a company overview and the problem. Then after that, you will go visit and find out uh, what are the essential elements of the business and the intricacies of the problems. You know, you go into the major process, the whole process, you know, how they do the whole process, and where in the process flow chart is the problem located, and what kind of process improvement methodology can we use. So in the second presentation, you will say what are the current processes, what is your assessment of the current processes, and what are the gaps. Then based on that, you will suggest new processes, changes, and standard document. And so in the third presentation, you will give your suggestions and solutions, and then a final presentation will, it will actually be a combination of presentations 1, 2, and 3, and based on that you will also give a report, and you can submit the same report to the small business partner also, so they can benefit through this. So this is how we are going to do this project. But don't worry, you don't need to know everything on day one. I will be going over step by step every week on what you need to do. Okay. So coming back to the textbook, right? I was talking to you about the textbook. So the textbook is Cengage. Okay. Now, how are you going to textbook and homework is Cengage. So how are you going to access this? So this is something that you really need to know. So I'm going to show this to you again. Now this is on your, let's go back to your Brightspace. And if you go here, you have this textbook and homework access page here. So it gives you instructions on how to log into Cengage page. You need to click on this link. If you click on this link, the Cengage page opens. So if you do not have already a Cengage account, you'll need to create an account. You'll have to click here and create an account. And you have to say, yes, I'm a student, and then you write your BCC email and you create an account. Okay. So once you do that, so once you create the account, okay, now what will happen is that um, you, you will remember you have to use only your BCC email, okay? You will have to put your first name, last name, and other details, and then you will have to verify your email. Then you will receive a welcome to Cengage email with a link to activate your account on your BCC email. So you will have to create a password and complete the registration. Then after that, it'll once you've completed and got into the Cengage, it will ask you enter course key. Okay, so then you click on that and then enter this particular course key. Once you enter this, you will register on into my course. And then you will have to open Mind tab to access your homework and reading materials. And remember, right now you can continue with temporary access, okay? And you can begin your temporary access, and but after 10 days, you will temporary access is so that you don't have to, if you don't have the money to pay right away to buy a textbook, it gives you 10 days time for you to buy the textbook. So you can begin the temporary access right now, and after within 10 days, pay this amount, and then you will have unlimited access to Cengage. Now, what this unlimited access means is that you will be able to, if you have signed up for multiple courses this semester, and in many of the courses, if they are going to use some Cengage textbook, you don't have to buy Cengage textbook for all other courses. Using this unlimited access, you will have access to all textbooks in Cengage for free. You just need to buy it once. And so, for example, if you have signed up for Business 51 course. So again, Business 51 uses Cengage, right? So Business 51 is Principles of Management. So in this semester, if you're doing both Business 51 and Business 21, for example, then in that case, with this $139, you will have access to two textbooks. Okay. Now, suppose you have signed up for business 51, business 21, and 41. All these three courses use only Cengage textbooks. So then you have for one payment of 139, you have access to all the three textbooks. So that is the advantage of having Cengage Unlimited. So that's what it means. Okay. And if you still find it difficult after whatever I've explained, I have this video link here. It gives you step-by-step process of how to access your Cengage Unlimited. Okay. Now, so once you get into Cengage, this is how it will look. Okay. Let's say you sign into Cengage. Okay. Now you click on this, it says enter the course key. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this course key. Okay. Here, click on this and I'm going to enter the course key and then register. Okay. Now, once I've registered, it says I have temporary access. Okay. So now I'm going to click on temporary access and open Mind tab. Okay. Uh, it says enter the access code. I'll say no, I'm going to continue with temporary access because I'm not going to pay now. Now, once I have the temporary access, it will take me to this page. And you can go to chapter 1 and there are homework. You can read this chapter 1. Okay, the whole textbook is here. You can read it here. Chapter 1. Okay, the whole textbook is here. You can read it. And after you read the first page, you can go on to the second page and so on and so forth. Now, after you finish reading this, okay, what you do is you come back and then you do the homework. So there is, for chapter 1, you have this homework. Okay, this is like a small quiz. Then after that, you have um, an assignment on, um, short questions, and then you have a case activity. And you also have a video case on chapter 1. So you need to do these homeworks by the end of, you have time till next Monday to complete this. Okay. So, if you forget what needs to be done, I have given if you go to week 1, I have a overview file here. Okay. So in the week 1 overview file, I have specified what you need to do for this particular week. Okay. So each week I'll post an overview file in Brightspace. So for this week, we will go over week 1. So in week 1, what you need to do is you need to read chapter 1, entrepreneurial life. Then you need to view the PowerPoint lecture. Okay. That's the next video. And there is also a PowerPoint slide. You can go over that. Then you complete and submit your MindTap assignments. Okay. These assignments are fully online and may consist of multiple choice questions, short answer questions, fill in the blanks questions, and a video case on chapter 1. This assignment will be completed and submitted directly into MindTap. And remember, the due date is Monday of week 2. Okay. Now, if you go back to week 1, like I said, you will see the PowerPoint presentation here. And below the PowerPoint presentation here, I will be posting the recorded lecture for this particular chapter. So you can go over that. Okay. Now, if you have any questions, please post them in your office hours discussion board, or you can also contact me. And on Wednesdays from 1:30 to 3:30 through Zoom. These are my office hours. Okay, you can log in here and contact me on Wednesdays, or you can also email. You can email me, and my email ID is given here in the syllabus. This is my email ID. Okay, I will also post it here in the course information so that you can also have a look at it. Okay, so you can always email me if you have any questions, or you can come to office hours on Zoom, and I will help you out with it. And then I also post some YouTube videos here, just in case you want to go over certain topics that in this media gallery, I'll post chapter-wise videos and also YouTube videos. You can go over them here. Okay, so that is your introductory video. Um, and if you have any more questions, please feel free to contact me. In the meantime, uh, I'll also post the video for chapter number 1, which you can go over to understand the first chapter before attempting the homework. Okay, so see you tomorrow on the video on chapter 1.